Breakfast is ready.
Hola amigas y amigos de Cine Premier, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a esta plática que tuvimos con Domee Shi y con Lindsey Collins, directora y productora respectivamente de Red, la nueva película animada del estudio Pixar, que sigue a una adolescente canadiense de ascendencia china que debe enfrentarse a las bestialidades de crecer. Ella experimenta una transformación un poco inusual y peluda en la forma de un panda rojo y deberá aprender a buscar su propia identidad de cara a su familia y a lo que se espera de ella, a lo que la sociedad espera de ella y pues aprender a no reprimir su propia voz. Con esta película, Domee Shi se convierte en la primera mujer en toda la historia de Pixar en tener un crédito como directora en solitario. Anteriormente, el estudio había contratado a Brenda Chapman para dirigir Brave, la película animada sobre la princesa Mérida, ¿se acuerdan? Pero ella fue despedida, recordemos, a mitad de la producción y reemplazada por un realizador, por lo que Domee Shi entonces realmente es la primera mujer en el estudio en estrenar un largometraje animado. Ya habíamos visto un trabajo de ella anteriormente por medio del cortometraje Bao, un cortometraje que estrenó en 2018 acompañando el estreno de Los Increíbles, en donde Domee Shi empieza ya a mostrar su gusto por historias de tintes autobiográficos. En ese cortometraje ella cuenta la historia de un dumpling, este platillo popular asiático, que toma vida y que le trae felicidad a una mujer que no puede tener hijos. Domee Shi ganó el Oscar por ese trabajo y pues ahora presenta su largometraje, su primer largometraje animado. Lindsey Collins, por otro lado, ha producido películas como Wall-E, Ratatouille, Cars, Buscando a Nemo, y ahora se une a Domee Shi y a un equipo mayoritariamente femenino para encabezar esta nueva animación. Entonces, acompáñenme a disfrutar de esta plática.
OMG!
Well, my first question is, I loved how I loved a lot of things of the movie, but I really loved how her friends, her group of friends, are so accepting, and they make her feel like she can take risks and she can be rebellious. So given that the movie has such an amazing team of female leadership, I wanted to know if that translated somehow in the creative process, that same spirit of a group of girls being rebellious.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like that question. I think so. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we, first of all, I think it was really important to Domee and to all of us, but certainly to Domee and Julia, our writer, to present female friendship as something that's super supportive and super, as grounding, and especially at that time in your life, but kind of for the rest of your life too. It's like those friendships that are so close, that are so important as you're kind of questioning things and questioning your kind of confidence and everything. So, but yeah, I'd like to think that was the same spirit we had on the film when we were making it. I think we had,
it made us bolder.
Yeah.
In our decisions. Like if one of us was kind of like, oh, I don't know, is this too embarrassing or too cringy to put in the movie? We had like a group of
posse.
Posse of female leadership who like egged us on, like, no, make it more embarrassing, because we've all been there. We all know how that felt. So I think it just made us take more
risks,
creative risks, because we had that like kind of validation,
encouragement
from each other.
Being more red pandas.
Yes, exactly.
Yes!
Where in life as creators have you felt the fleeting impulse of repressing or containing your inner red panda?
Oh gosh, I mean, like specifically also like I'm like being an Asian woman too, like almost all the time. Especially growing up too, and you're kind of taught at that young age to just like, okay, be nice, like don't raise your voice, make sure you shave, make sure you like straighten your back, and you're like and you don't make a fuss in society. And I think the previous generation teaches you that, because I know for me specifically, like being a kid of immigrant parents, like they had to do that in order to survive like this new harsher world. But like I had friends, I growing up in a different environment than my parents. So like, I just wanted to like, break free sometimes and be different.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the benefit of being, you know, here at Pixar, especially surrounded by people who never kind of said, you know, be quiet or we don't want to hear from you. I think everybody has always been, and I've been so lucky to kind of be encouraged to speak up. Working here, I mean, I've had, and so much so that once or twice when I've been in a situation where somebody's like shh or shushed me, I'm like, like the tail popped out and my nose popped out, and I was like, no. Yeah, so I think, I mean, I do react that way, like when I'm being told as an adult to be quiet or not to contribute, or that I don't want, my opinion isn't valid. So I love that this movie is all about kind of not suppressing your voice and your panda.
Yeah, and I mean, Pixar has changed the animation landscape, but it remained for quite a while sort of like a boys' club. I mean, Domee, you're the first, well, since Brave and Brenda Chapman, the first to complete a feature film. So in your time working for the studio, how have you seen this evolve in this respect?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've been here for 10 years, but I've seen it change so much in the time I'm here. When I first started, I was like one of 4 women in the story department of a department of 30 or 40. And now it's like, it's way, I think, better and more diverse. And I think you're just seeing like that natural shift from like these animation students who are graduating and entering the workforce finally, because animation itself, like it used to just be something that boys and dudes would be into. But I think with the internet and like finally having like access to all of these resources and anime and comics and all this stuff, like girls are getting more passionate and interested in animation, and you're seeing it in enrollment in schools. It's over 50% girls now in animation schools, and finally you're kind of seeing them enter the workforce. So it's really exciting.
And our projects take so long that what you're seeing is actually an effort that we started 5-6 years ago. I mean, as new voices are coming up. So even though it feels like, wow, it's about time, it's like, no, we were, this was all happening 5 or 6 years ago. It just takes us this long to finish it. So, and there's a lot more to come, which is so exciting. The lineup and development here at Pixar is amazing. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. To wrap this interview, I need to ask this question because there's a boy band and it's 2002. So I need you to tell me if you were team NSYNC or team Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC. We were NSYNC.
It's gonna be me.
Team JT.
JT.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. You wanna live